Hi there, it's Angela here, and I'm so excited to tell you about our mission to launch 1,000 coffee and co-working events this year. In fact, let's not call them events, we're calling them communities, because what we want to be doing is we want to be bringing people together. We want to be building a business community for women. We want to be getting women back out. So many of us have worked from home now for so long, which is great. I love it. But we want to get women back out connecting because you cannot replace what happens when women come together, when women meet up and they just start talking and sharing and supporting each other and swapping business ideas. And it's just amazing. I went to one just yesterday, and it was a small group. I think there were 9 of us. So it doesn't even take a massive group. There were 9 of us, and I had the best conversations. I did some sort of business with every single one of them. Either one lady, I sorted my insurance out. I was way overdue on that. Another lady, I got fantastic advice on my sales system. It was a real game changer for me, just a short conversation. And another lady, she's brand new in business, only a few weeks in business, and gave us discount codes for beauty treatments. Woohoo! The point is, we just had such a brilliant time together. We got out, we did get some work done. Yes, we did. We didn't natter the whole time. We had a lovely coffee, we nattered, we did some work, we supported each other, we shared tips, we did business. And it was lovely. And we want to set this sort of thing up across the world. And the other thing is, I don't want to call it an event, even though Coffee and Co-work is an event, but I want to call it Coffee and Co-working communities, because it's not just that once a month event or twice a month event. It is what happens in between events. It's how we support each other, how we do business together. I have several, one-on-one calls booked now as a result of yesterday's Coffee and Co-working. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know the ladies better and doing business together, supporting each other. And so that's what it's all about. And so you're watching this because you want to know more about leading one in your area, which is fantastic. Or perhaps two of you are inquiring about the same area. That's absolutely fine because you can share, you can have co-leaders. Or if you're living in a rather large area with a population of over 100,000, then you could have multiple. There's plenty of business to go around. So you could have, say, for example, Birmingham. We have Birmingham city centre, but then we also have Solihull, or we have all the different communities in and around Birmingham. In Bristol, we're not calling it Bristol, we're calling it Emerson's Green and Nailsea. We're calling it by the suburbs within Bristol because Bristol's huge, and we can have multiple. So don't be put off if you think someone else is applying, or if you think that there's somebody else too near to you. I think there's just plenty of opportunity for everyone. Our goal is that no businesswoman needs to travel more than 35 minutes to access their nearest coffee and co-working community. And you can be a part of this movement. You can be a part of doing something that's just going to change the way we do business. And so, yes, there's a little bit of work involved, absolutely. And the more you put in, the more you get out. But this is not a franchise. This is not something that has a lot of work or admin. All you need to do is find a venue near to you that has a public space, a quality public space. We don't work in community centers. We don't drink instant coffee. We're a little bit posh, but set up a lovely venue near you. A hotel lounge always works really well, and the hotels usually have hot drinks, and they don't mind us bringing our business community there. And so chat to your nearest hotel. We do have a venue guide available. So when you do sign up as a leader, you'll be given a lovely brochure to give to venues so that they can see what we're all about. So finding a venue's never been a challenge. We have people meeting in coffee shops. I live in a little place with a population just over 4,000, and the pubs here and the restaurants are really like high star class. One of them even have a Michelin star. And so we meet in one of the pubs in the morning because it's not open for pub purposes, but the owner is happy for us to meet there for coffee. So, all sorts. The Emerson's Green are meeting in the Bristol Science Park. So you name it, there will be a venue near you. Finding a venue won't be your biggest challenge at all. So all you need to do is you need to make sure that your membership is up to date. It's very important that you are a paid member of Women's Business Club. It's very important that you are involved in the Women's Business Club community yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to be reflecting our values. You're not going to be, you won't know enough about us to reflect what we're trying to do. So that's step one. Check that your membership is up to date. If your membership's up to date, that's great. You're good to go. Go out and find a venue. Now, this isn't set up to generate masses of income for the leaders, but you do retain 20% of any members who sign up in your area, whether you generate the sale or not. If they fall under your patch, then you will get 20% of that. So that's just a lovely way to cover your costs, maybe cover, a little bit of extra income for your time. And as I said, nobody's getting rich off of this. This is all about the numbers, the number of women we can get back out and connecting with each other. And so step one, set up your membership and you're good to go. Step two, once your membership is set up, you'll get an email straight away. Check your spam folder if you don't see it, but the email will have a link where you can submit your venue information. Ella will get in touch anyway to introduce herself to you because she'll be your main support for the admin side of things. In fact, Ella may even be the one who has chatted to you and invited you to lead. But you'll get an email, submit your venue details as soon as you've got a venue and the recurring date. So in the form, you're asked to put your first event date, and we will assume that it's that recurrence every month. So if you choose the first Wednesday of the month to start, we will then set everything up on the first Wednesday of every month for you. And so we can't have something that's not recurring because it's just too admin heavy. But our team will do everything for you. We will set up Eventbrite. We will list your event in multiple places online. We will do some marketing. We will send out an email. I mean, we will really give your event a push. We will set up LinkedIn events, Facebook events, you name it. Like our team are on it. Once you've got your venue, once you've submitted your venue information, we are on it. We are ready to support you with your very first launch. Some launches have 30, 40 people. Massive launch. Some launches have 5, 6 people. It really doesn't matter. It's about every single person matters. And we have a great time no matter what the numbers. Because to be honest, if you have 20, 30 people, you're not going to get to speak to everyone anyway. You're going to have people around tables or around coffee tables in groups of, say, 4 or 5 or 6. And so don't make it about, do make it about the numbers. We want to reach as many women as possible. But don't make the success about the numbers who have turned up. You'll be surprised how much success you can have in a small number as well as in a large number. So anything goes. We don't cancel, we don't postpone, we don't, this event is set up so even if 1 or 2 people turn up, you have a fantastic time with them. And also, we don't like to cancel or change venues and dates because we've got your events listed in so many places that, it's quite a big admin job if we have to be making changes. That's not to say you can't. It's not forbidden, but it's not advised, So to avoid those times when you can't make it because you're ill, you're on holiday, your child is sent home from school, I mean, life happens, right? To avoid having to cancel your event, we recommend as soon as possible, invite somebody to join you as a co-leader. Your co-leader will also be a paid member and they'll also be passionate about the mission. They will help you spread the word. They will be there to welcome people when you can't welcome people. In terms of, let's just recap steps. Step 1, check your memberships up to date. Step 2, submit your venue information. Step 3, that's it, you're good to go. Start running your events. At the event, and I probably don't need to be going through all of this now, but I'll give you a little bit of a feel for it. At the event, first of all, be the friendly welcome. Make sure people know where to get the coffees and teas. We even have banners available, so you could purchase a pop-up banner. It's not expensive at all. But if you do purchase a pop-up banner, then you put that at the place where you're meeting, obviously with the venue's permission, and people can very quickly see where to go to when they arrive. So again, I do recommend that. And you can even try your luck and ask the venue if you can leave that banner there somewhere in the venue permanently. So it's a permanent advert for your club. one of the hotels we meet at are amazing. They actually provide all of the signage, put it outside their hotel on the street, and they're just doing such a good job of supporting us. We love working with our venues. And so it's mutually beneficial. The venue benefits if we do a good job. We benefit if the venue does a good job. So build that relationship with the venue and ask. One of our ladies asked our creative team to design a printable brochure, because the venue offered to put a little brochure with each slip, when you get your bill, to pay your bill, you get it on, you get given your bill. And they were putting our brochure with their bill. And so don't be afraid to ask. It is mutually beneficial. Venues benefit because we're bringing the business community into their venue. And again, they're not going to get wealthy off of the coffee and tea orders. They might get wealthy off of me, because when I went yesterday, I came early, had breakfast, I bought several drinks, and then I stayed for lunch. So yeah, it's not really a free event for me if I'm spending so much money, but that's okay. It was just fun, and it was a working day out. But let me get back on track. So we can provide resources. We can create various things. Just ask. Laura's a whiz, and she can create beautiful things for you to use to promote your coffee and co-working community. Ask the venue. Say, would you be willing to let me leave this banner here discreetly in this location, out of the way but still visible, throughout the month? Would you be willing to pass this out when people pay their bill? Think of what you can do to get the venues involved. At the event, there shouldn't be a structure. Some of the leaders do it differently. Some people like to introduce everyone to each other and then get on with co-working, which is absolutely fine. Some people just welcome people one-on-one, let them get settled, and they find their own way around. But it's not supposed to have a program. It's not supposed to have a speaker. It's not supposed to have a business mastermind session where everybody's asked to do something. It's not supposed to have 60-second pictures. It's supposed to be swapping business cards with everyone. It's just meant to be coffee and co-working. It has to be simple. That we do other events that are more structured. We do events with speakers. We do events where we pass out business cards. But coffee and co-working is just a very light event. It shouldn't be intimidating for first-time networkers. It shouldn't be forcing people out of their comfort zone. This event is designed to be comfortable and easy and light. And so as a leader, lead by example. Something that it's not a networking event, because it's a 3-hour event, and 3 hours of small talk is too much, and people will be polite and they'll make chit chat, but they won't come back. It's too much. So as a leader, make sure that you get there, open up your laptop, show that you're working and nattering, make sure that it's clearly a co-working event. People might need to take a call. Just say, still come, still come. You can still take your call. If you need a quiet space to do a video call, let me see if I can arrange a quiet space at the venue. So let people understand that it's not a 3-hour structured program where they have to make small talk the whole time. It really is a wonderful co-working / networking experience. What else can I tell you? We do all the heavy lifting, we do all the hard work so that you don't have to, because you're not meant to find this overwhelming. This is not a franchise. We do have franchise opportunities. If you ever want to explore this, if you achieve 20 members to your club, you will be invited to take on a franchise if you want to. It's definitely not a requirement, and there's no hard selling or upselling from this leader role. But if you did want more, if you did want to offer a business lunch, if you did want to offer a tribe night, or you did want to take on some mentoring, etc., we can definitely talk about the full franchise opportunity to offer a full suite of our services. But you would have to first have a successful coffee and co-working even to qualify. So 10 members and 10 regular guests, so good 20 at least, turning up consistently. But that opportunity is available should you be interested. I'll read some notes on my board. I think that's it. I think I've told you everything you need to know. And the final thing, just to say that this coffee and co-working community should dovetail with your business. you are going to benefit as a leader in your community. Instantly, you will stand out head and shoulders above your competition because you're a leader. And everybody who attends, everybody who sees the social media, they will quickly identify you as a leader in your community. You will stand out, your business will benefit, you will grow, your business will grow. And so it's a very exciting opportunity. You can chat to some of our existing leaders if you want to. They're absolutely loving it. We try to regularly share on social media. So the more you send us videos and photos of your coffee and co-working, the more we can get them out and show people what coffee and co-working looks like. I just want to thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I decided to do these videos because what I've said now, I've been repeating so many times during the week. And I realized, it's the same information that you all want, but if I want to get 1,000 coffee and co-working set up, I might not cope with doing 10,000 of these talks. So I hope you don't mind the informative video. Your next steps is, if you do want to continue, is to submit a video to me. So the way it works is I'm going to send you a link. It's super easy. On the link, you click the link. It takes you to a website. It will automatically detect your camera. So if you're on your phone or if you're on your laptop, and then there's just some interview questions. The questions will pop up on the screen. You click record. You answer your question. You click submit. The next question will pop up. Answer that question. Click submit. There are 3 questions. And then once you click submit at the end, that will come through to me. What my team and I will do is we will take a look at all the videos that come in, and we will approve. If you're approved, you'll just get an email saying you're approved. If you're not approved for any reason, you'll get an email saying you're not approved, and we can explain why. They're just maybe too many people applying for your area. Like, I know we said we can have multiple, but there are many reasons why you may not be approved. So we will send you that information. And then there is also the opportunity, if you still have questions, if it's still like to have a little chat, there will be an opportunity to have a call, to a Q&A call. It's a group call though, so I can answer everyone's questions at once. Because to be honest, most of the questions are the same anyway. So once a week, you'll see a link, which I'll send you after this video. You can book a call if you have more questions. If you can't wait until a call becomes available, then just send me an email, angela@womensbusiness.club, or if we're in touch on social media, send me a social media message. Send me a message through the app if you're already in there. But anyway, get me a message and I'll be happy to answer your questions as soon as possible so we can get your club set up. And then while I have you, one last thing, why not invite others? If you have friends or business colleagues or people, women who who would make a great leader in their community, why not either just send them this video? You're free to share this video by all means. Send them this video or send them the link, womensbusiness.club/leaders. Send them whatever you like to, and just say, why don't you join me? Let's do this together. Even if you're on opposite sides of the world, you can be sharing ideas, and it could be really fun. The end result, my hope, is that we will actually be a part of positive change for our national and global economy. That businesses would have a higher success rate, that we would have a knock-on effect on the current high business failure rate, and that we will be able to, have women taken seriously, because there will be a lot of women building very successful businesses. And we really are better together. It's not just a hashtag or a catchphrase. We really can achieve so much more together. Like I said, I went to an event yesterday. There were only a few women, and I'm already better just for that one meeting. I'm already further along in my business just from that one meeting. So I'll leave that with you. And I really, really hope you'll join us. And I look forward to chatting with you about your coffee and co-working community. Bye.